Okay, everybody, this is Maurice Green with Take Control Thursday. I am your critic and entrepreneur coach, Maurice Green. Okay, so the subject today is going to be the different methods that people are using out here to restore your credit. Before I jump into that, I want to explain something to you guys real quick. Okay, as I stated on previous Take Control Thursday sessions, we live in a credit-driven society, okay? And everything, almost everything, is based off our credit. So all that being said is, let me first explain that this is just not about credit with Take Control Thursday. This is about building financial independence. Okay, but because of the society we live in today, I like to think of your credit as a foundation. As a builder builds a home, he don't put the frame and the roof up first before he lay the foundation. So your foundation for your independence, your financial independence, is your credit. And so the foundation is so significant, so important that you have to deal with it. Okay? Now, that brings me to the subject today. There are different methods that people are using out here today that I want to discuss. I'm going to discuss credit sweeps. I'm going to discuss CPN numbers, which is called a credit privacy number. I'm going to discuss disputing information, and I'm also going to discuss challenging information, okay? And so the reason I want to discuss this stuff with you because you can no longer ignore your credit. So we want to take some massive action here again, that word massive action. And so we have to deal with the credit, and that's where we're going to start at. So we're going to talk about the credit sweep. If you have not been a victim of identity theft, leave the credit sweep alone. There are a lot of people out here that are doing credit sweeps. They're charging you anywhere from $2,500 to $2,800 to go and sweep your credit out. What they're actually doing is illegal. It is not legal at all. And what happens is if you get called, if you just happen to be that one person that they check out and they come back to you and say, hey, you did this, we need proof of this, then you can't call and say, well, these people did it for me, because they do go see those people. They're going to say, I don't know that person. I don't know Bob. Who is Bob? Okay, so what they're actually doing is they're filling out a federal, they go to the Federal Trade Commission website and fill out a federal affidavit. I'm going to say that again. A federal affidavit that has to be notarized. It has to be included with a police report. And it also has to be approved with a statement by you saying, you know, my car got broke in or my house got broke in and somebody stole my ID. They went and put all these accounts in my name. It's basically lying. And so when they submit that stuff, typically they like to fax it to the credit bureaus. And when they fax that stuff into the bureaus have a certain amount of time frame that they have to investigate, and they never meet it. So then what they'll do is end up taking the whole account off your credit report. So if you have some slow payments, forget that. That's not happening. They're going to remove the whole account, okay? And so that can be damaging. Yes, you get it done quickly. It gets done in about 30 days or 30, 45 days. But you got to take into account that they're filing a false police report, okay? A false police report. You could be held liable for that. They're filing a statement that they probably put together for you that you don't even know what they said. So somebody came and said, what did you say in your letter? I don't know. Oh, you know Scooby-Doo? Okay. So just kind of stay away from that. If you have legitimately been a victim of identity theft, that is the perfect tool for you. The federal government has gave you a tool to fight back. And you still have to fight back because the bureaus might take 90% of it off, and you might have to send it over again to get the remaining off. So that's a good tool for that. Now these CPN numbers, oh, these credit privacy numbers, really? You really are creating a new Social Security number. You have to, create an address, a user address that you never lived at before. Okay, come up with 9 numbers like your Social Security number. And when you fill out an application, you just use that number as your Social Security number. That's committing fraud. Now, the actual credit privacy number is not against the law. It becomes against the law when you use it as in place of your Social Security number. Then you committed fraud. Because if you go into a bank and say, hey, I don't want to use my real Social Security number, I want to use my CPN number, they're going to be like, what is that? and they're gonna be like, we need to see a copy of your social security number. So stay away from them things, because even if you happen to go get an application and you forget to use the address that was assigned to that CPN number, it's gonna merge all your files together anyway. And I just really believe that you can really restore your social security number that your mama got you when you was born. Okay, I've been doing this 18 years, guys. You can really get this stuff done. You can really repair and restore your credit the right way. It takes time. You know, it didn't take you overnight to get into this situation. It's not going to take you overnight to get out of it unless you cheat. Don't be a cheater. Because when you cheat, it always come back and get you at the wrong time anyway. You never move to the next level in life, no way. So you're building a fake foundation and a shaky foundation, and then after a while it's going to have cracks in it, and then your whole financial independence is going to come crumbling down, and we don't want that to happen. Okay, so there's a proper way to do it. So let's talk about the two proper ways to do it. So that's disputing. You know, the old disputing method. You know, you have companies out here that claim they can do a lot of things. Yeah, they go and they send these letters in talking about it was mine, I would never let. They know they lying. You don't do that. If you're gonna do this yourself, you got to learn what the laws are and how to utilize these laws. I'm gonna give you a key though. And this is real, and I need you to understand what I'm finna say right now. It is the responsibility of the credit bureaus, all of them, not just Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. I mean, I'm talking about LexisNexis. I'm talking about all the particular credit bureaus, people that host data on consumers, whether it's rental data or utility data or anything like that. The law is that they have to ensure that the information, take every measure to ensure that the information that they are reporting is 100% accurate. And I mean 100% accurate. Not 99.2, 100% accurate. And they really are supposed to have verifiable proof that of the information that they're reporting. You got to listen to my words and slow this video down and rewind and go back and listen to what I'm saying to you. And verifiable proof. So they have to be, at your request, they have to be able to provide you documentations on what they're reporting. They're not going to do it. They are a business, and it's all about the bottom dollar. They're not going to spend, and because the law is there, you don't know the law. Most consumers don't know the laws. So if you just stay consistent, you can get it done. Okay? But of course, you know, as a credit and entrepreneur coach, I'm gonna tell you it's always good to get somebody on your team to do that for you. Okay. Now the other method is the M2 method, which is basically the coding system, the new coding system that they agree to do with a bunch of lawyers and a bunch of AGs in New York and all these states that sued the credit bureaus about the system they was using. So you can do it in the code. That's the challenging part. So either way, you have to be consistent. There is no magic letter, okay? There is no magic letter that's gonna get everything written off your credit report. All these things, these fields that you see on YouTube and that you see on Google about these magic letters. Just send this letter in and 18 things came out. Well, what about the other 40? You know, how you get those off? I strongly recommend you get with a reputable company to take care of that. Now, why are we doing all this in the first place? Because we're trying to re-establish your life and get you to the next level so you can enjoy the lifestyle or create the lifestyle that you're trying to build for yourself. Financial independence means several things to several people. Okay? What's financial independent to me might not be what's financial independent to you. So you have to determine that. And as a coach should be, a mentor should be able to try to help you figure out what it is, and you come up with a plan to get you there. But credit is going to be the number one plan, because you have to have strong credit. You have to have access to resources. When I say resources, I mean like resources like money, credit cards, and you have to be responsible with those things. So my message again today is take control of your credit situation. Okay, you have to take control of your credit situation. So that is the message today for Take Control Thursdays. Now I will be back next time, and you're gonna be really, you don't want to miss next Thursday, because I'm gonna come up with a subject that's gonna blow a lot of people's mind. Hey guys, this is Maurice Green, your credit coach and entrepreneur coach with GATT Enterprises. I'm going to see you guys next time. I hope this information was very helpful to you. Goodbye.